All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rechakodash. Yahweh is the Most High's name, who the people of this earth ignorantly call God. All right, Yahushai, who is the real Hebrew name, all right, of the Lord, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. And Ruach Kodash is the Holy Spirit. That's how you say it in Hebrew. Ruach Kodash, okay? An ancient Hebrew tongue. Double honors to the Apostle Elders of Great Millstone, and salutes and honors to you brothers out there preaching His word, sincerity, and truth. All right, got this article here from Fox News, and it's also has been on other media outlets. Okay, and it's entitled "Pentagon Officials Suggest Alien Mothership in Our Solar System Could Send Many Probes to Earth." Okay, so just by that title right there, I'm gonna just go into the scriptures. All right, I'm not really gonna read anything else, but we're just gonna go off the spirit, go off scriptures, just according to that title right there. Okay. Now, in the Holy Bible, the Most High's vehicles, all right, is what the world ignorantly call alien UFOs, UAPs. Okay, but in the Holy Bible, they're chariots of Israel. All right. Okay. Those are the Most High's vehicles. All right. The angels. All right. The angels travel in those vehicles. All right. To scope out the earth. All right. Do things upon the earth. All right. Fulfilling Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua's will. All right. Nah, it's supposed to be father shit. Okay, this society is all catered to women, so that's why they use mother shit. But it's actually the father shit. All right, chariot, and pay attention to many probes to Earth. Okay, so they're saying that the father ship is out in the solar system. Esau say our solar system, sending chariots, smaller chariots. All right, the smaller chariots are coming out of the father ship, and it's coming upon the earth. Okay, that's what basically Esau's saying. Now let's go to the scriptures and give the true understanding. All right. Isaiah chapter 6, verse 1, "In the year that King Uzziah died, I saw also the Lord sitting upon a throne, high and lifted up, and his train filled the temple." Okay, so basically that throne was basically the fathership. Okay, above it. So this is basically Isaiah seeing what you call in this world's vocabulary, UFO. He's seeing the fathership. Okay. Above it stood seraphims, which are angels. Okay. Each one had 6 wings. With twain he covered his face, and with twain covered his feet, and with twain he did fly. Okay, so it's basically the angels coming out the fathership, man. All right, and that goes back to you saw many probes that goes into the angels coming out the fathership. Okay. And one cried unto another, saying, "Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. The whole earth is filled of his glory." The whole earth. So this fathership had to cover the whole earth. It was so big. Okay. It had to cover the whole planet Earth. Basically, it was basically bigger than the planet Earth, you know, in size. All right. And the post of the door moved at the voice of him that cried, and the house was filled with smoke. Then said I, woe is me, I am undone, because I am a man of unclean lips, and I dwell in the midst of a people of unclean lips. So the majority of Israelites were unclean, and Isaiah is saying he was unclean, okay, to even be in the presence of the Lord like that, man. Okay. Unclean basically means he's a sinner. He's unrighteous, he's wicked, to even be worthy to see this, and to be in the presence of the Lord like that. And I dwell in the midst of the people of unclean lip. Okay, so Isaiah, he's an Israelite. Okay, the people he's talking about, the unclean lips, are the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. For my eyes have seen the King, the Lord of hosts. His eyes have seen the King. He's seen the Lord in the big ass chariot, man, and the fathership. Okay, verse 6. Now pay attention to this. Then flew one of the seraphims unto me. Okay, so the angels can change, they can change their shape, size. The angels can come down looking like men. Okay, the angels can manipulate the elements. They can transfigure, transform. All right, that's the power, that the Lord gave the angels, man. Okay. Then flew one of the seraphims unto me. Okay, so the prophet Isaiah is seeing the big fathership. All right, and the angel flew down unto him. Okay, so that's basically the Lord commanding the angel go down to Isaiah. Okay. He said Pentagon officials suggest alien mothership in our solar system could send many probes to Earth. So that's basically what we're reading in Isaiah right now. Then verse 6, then flew one of the seraphims unto me, having a live coal in his hand, which he had taken with the tongs from off the altar. And he laid it upon my mouth and said, this hath touched thy lips, and thy iniquity is taken away, and thy sin is purged. Okay, so what is that going to about the live coal? That's basically a live coal is basically charcoal. It's a purifying mineral, okay, and it basically cleanses you. Okay, well, the coal charcoal cleanses. Say for example, you have a fish tank. All right, that filter you put in the fish tank has charcoal in it, and it purifies the water. Okay, so that's basically what that's talking about. So basically the Lord purified Isaiah. Okay, and he laid it upon my mouth and said, lo, this hath touched thy lips, and thy iniquity is taken away, and thy sin is purged. So the Lord cleansed Isaiah, all right, from his sins, from being wicked, all right, from being unrighteous. Okay, and now he's basically, you go to what's that? John, when Yahushua was talking to Nicodemus about being born again. All right, that's basically what the Lord did to Isaiah. He basically made Isaiah be born again. Okay, took away his past iniquity, all right, and starting out fresh, basically being born again, okay. And I heard the voice of the Lord saying, whom shall I send, and who will go for us? Then said I, here am I, send me. And the Lord gave a command to another angel, okay, saying, verse 9, he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. Make the heart of this people fat, and their ears heavy, and shut their eyes. Okay, so basically, the understanding in that is the Lord sends angels to blind the eyes of the Israelites, and the Lord uses so-called white man to basically blind the people of the planet Earth via religion, Christianity, basically Catholicism, Christianity filtering down to the, daughter churches. It don't matter if you're Pentecostal, non-denominational, all these religions, man. Islam, that's basically Lord to send the angel working through Esau to blind the people of the planet Earth. And in the religion, the Lord blinds people of the worship of money, okay? All types of things, man. All types of things that blind. The Lord uses angels to blind the people of the earth from them not seeing the truth, okay? From not understanding Yahweh Shem Yahushai's words, man, in the Bible, man. Yeah. Make the heart of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes and hear with their ears and understand with their heart and convert and be healed. Basically be born again. And it's not up to the individual person to, be converted, all right, and be healed. The Lord actually has to choose you, choose you from out of this world. What Yahweh said in John 15, you didn't choose me, I chose you out of the world, man. Okay, let's grab that real quick. I'm going to go back to Isaiah 6. That's like, John 15:16. Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you. Okay? The so-called white man, through his seminary schools and Christianity, he can't ordain you, man. All right? All these educational institutions and, churches out here, Christianity, Catholicism, they can't ordain you, man. Okay? This is a spiritual thing. Okay? Esau, Edom has no control over the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. They have no control of it. Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that ye should go bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain. So basically, the men of the Lord goes on, go out into the streets and prophesy, do these videos, put them on the internet, okay? And whoever hear or see, all right, see the truth of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, if you're part of that elect, you're that fruit. And that fruit gonna remain, okay? And start to, do the works that the Lord commanded, Yahweh said basically these the truth is gonna spread all the four corners of the earth, and then the end shall come. How's the truth gonna spread around the four corners of the earth? by the men of the Lord teaching. Okay. That whosoever you shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it you. Okay, there you go. Let's go back to Isaiah real quick. Finish that off. Isaiah 6:11. Then said I, Lord, how long? He answered, until the cities be wasted without inhabitant, and the houses without man, and the land be utterly desolate. Okay, now it goes into the thermonuclear destruction. All right. And which is the second death, okay, that Peter talks about, 2 Peter 3rd chapter. The elements shall melt with fervent heat. Okay, all the men of the Lord, basically, majority of the men of the Lord talked about the nuclear destruction, especially Isaiah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel. Peter, let's see, I wanted to get this one as well. What's that? Acts 26. I wanted to read how Shai came to Paul. Yeah, all right. Acts 26:12, whereupon as I went to Damascus with authority and commission from the chief priests at midday, O king, I saw in the way a light from heaven above the brightness of the sun, shining round about me and them which journey with me. Okay, so that's how the Lord comes down. The chariots can, it's a bright light, man. You can look on YouTube and you can see the so-called UFOs as being bright lights. That's just the power. The chariots can be made out of silver and gold. All right, but the angel within that chariot can make that chariot bright, like a bright light, man. Okay, like an orb. Okay, a bright orb. See that? Shining round about me and them which journey with me. And when we were all fallen to the earth, basically that chariot came and knocked them on their ass, man. It was so powerful. Okay. I heard a voice speaking unto me and saying in the Hebrew tongue, Saul, Saul, why persecutest thou me? So that tells you the answer of the name of the Son, man. There ain't no goddamn J in Hebrew. All right. And he didn't have a Greek name either, man. Because the letter J didn't come about to the late 1500s. And that's way after the Lord left. Did what he had to do and die for Israel, man. So these people in these churches are wackos, man. And that's a part of that Isaiah 6 chapter. How the Lord sent an angel to blind the majority of Israel, man. Okay. So that's the answer. His name is Yahweh Shai. Is just, and that comes down, with faith, Saul, Saul, why persecutest thou me? It is hard for thee to kick against the pricks, And Saul, name changed with Paul. Okay, Paul was basically persecuting the Israelites that taught the truth. The Lord's disciples, apostles. And I said, who art thou, Lord? And he said, I am Yahweh Shai, whom thou persecutest. Okay. So when the Lord was walking on the earth, His name was Yahweh Shai. When the Yahweh Shai had to do what he had to do and die for Israel, he went back to the spirit realm. And his name is still Yahweh Shai in the spirit realm. Okay? So that's basically what I wanted to read. So that tells you how the Lord came down. You know? Came down the chariot, man. What else? There's many other scriptures, man. Let me grab just something pop out of my head. Psalms 104. I'm gonna just start it. I'm gonna just start at 2. Psalms 104 and 2. Who covers thyself with light as with a garment, who stretches out the heavens like a curtain. That's basically the Lord is constantly creating. The Lord stretching out space as a curtain. Who layeth the beams of his chambers in the waters, who maketh the clouds his chariots. Okay? And the scriptures talk about, how shall I say he's going to come with the thousands of heavens and the clouds. Okay? That's the chariots. The so-called UFOs, UAPs that the white man's talking about. Who walketh up the wings of the wind, who maketh his angels spirits, his ministers a flame of fire. Okay, so that tells you that the angels are basically energy, man. Okay, fire. Yeah. So, that's pretty much all I got. Shalom.